Hello everyone, this is Phoenix Draconis coming to you from Buddy's Toys and Collectibles. Right now we're doing a video review of Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy Optimus Prime, the big bot himself. Of course not as big as the Lewin Optimus that I'm looking at on this end, but it's all good. Anyway, you know, this is part of, like I said, the War for Cybertron trilogy. And, you know, I'm liking what I've been seeing, and especially recently from the New York Toy Fair, their upcoming releases. I'm looking at, you know, putting in some money for Mega Supreme and for Jetfire, so let's see what happens on that one. But let me go ahead and showcase. As you can tell, you know, Optimus is in a clear case here. You can see the big bold letters: Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy Optimus Prime. And of course, yeah, that's my bad Japanese accent. Sorry, folks. Of course, you got a great illustration of Optimus right here, just rushing into battle. You have the promotional art that everyone's seen. I honestly hope that they do make a poster of this, because this will be on my wall. And of course you have your product shots, especially with the Battle Masters here, which I'm hoping they make more, because I really like the effects. Heck, I honestly hope that they just make the battle effects to where it's something you can add on to your figures if you have like an overabundance of them. So that's always good to have. So I'm going to go ahead and take him out, and we're going to see, to loosely quote Optimus, we're going to see how cool he really is. Alright folks, there he is. As you can tell, he's got his box with the flag of Iacon in the background. And he's already souped up with his plasma rifle and his battle axe. Now, you know, there are, you know, certain things that some people have been griping about. Honestly, I cannot say I blame them for that. But we're going to get down to it. So I'm going to move this box out of the way. Boop. So anyway, so as you can tell, there he is. And there's his awesome animated namesake in the background. Da, 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 da. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm going to put him closer. He's got a lot of good detailing. He's got some clear, you know, translucent blue plastic with some really good molded detail of, you know, some sort of Cybertronian circuitry and whatnot. Of course, you know, like with all Siege figures, you're going to see a lot of dry brushing here, as if, you know, he's just emerged from battle or in the midst of battle, which, honestly, I said it before and I'll say it again. When they promoted the line and they were showing them off at Comic-Con, it was a great effect. It drew interest. However, you know, when it comes down to the actual figure, I think customizers should be allowed to go ahead and do their own dry brushing on their figures. Factory produced ones just doesn't cut it. But hey, that's just my opinion. But as you can tell, he's got a lot of good molded detail. He's very, very G1 inspired. With the exception of the smokestacks, I think they're a little small. Which I think, if I remember correctly, Toy Hacks does have a repo label for this, which includes the smokestacks. So I think they're a little bit thick, but hey, you know, I'm not going to complain about it. Now, as you can tell, he's got some really good molded detail on here. His battle axe, his weapons, you know, very, very cool, you know. And he's got, you know, his little backpack, which I think would double as a jetpack for that epic scene in the original G1 cartoon. So it's all cool and everything. Now let's go ahead and talk about his weapons. Now, one of the things that I've heard a lot of complaints about is the blades on his battle axe here. The thing about it is, you know, especially with this type, I would say with this weapon, they should have gone ahead and made the blades sort of a clear yellow plastic or orange plastic to emulate that this, you know, the weapon is producing an energy blade. So I think that would have been doing. I think that's one of the things that Toy Hacks is doing is labels for the blades to give them a more yellowish or orange tint. Also, the insignia here is done in black plastic, which I think they should have gone ahead and put like a red insignia on here. That would have been good here. Now, you know, other than that, it's not a bad-looking weapon. You know, but again, to each their own. Now, the other weapon that a lot of people have been complaining over is his plasma rifle. Now, it kind of looks very traditional G1-ish. The only thing is, and let's see if I can pull the light on it, you can tell it's hollow, which is reminiscent of the hollow blaster that was used for Optimus Prime in Power of the Prime series. I have to say, you know, I like the way that they try to keep the look of it. If they made it from a more solid plastic, as a solid piece instead of this hollowness here, I don't think too many people would have complained about it. But it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick look at his face here, and there we go. Alrighty, focus. There we go. So as you can tell, he has a, you know, he's very, very G1-ish inspired, you know, with the faceplate and everything, which is always a good thing. And, you know, he's got his traditional look. I mean, that's the one thing that with all the Bay movies that they basically missed. Especially for some of us that grew up with these in the original 80s, you know, we like there has to be a semblance of its origins. So, but anyway, it is what it is, and we're going to go ahead and check our articulation. So I'm going to remove the weapons, bop, and bop. Alright, so as you can tell, his head is on a ball joint, can turn 360. I can look up, can look down a bit, left, right, back. Who are you? You know, that type of thing. Now, of course, his arms can go 360 as well. He can go back, but that's due to transformation, but I like that effect. Especially if he's going to be like doing a rocket punch. You know. Whoa.
I was thinking about it, I'm like, it is, I like how it's spelled, like, it was really well done.
So, shoot, I forgot what I was saying. I was too busy trying to take a photo of this. Anyway, so, oh yes, articulation. So he can go up, this little panel goes up whenever his arm's up like that, but they can just go back down. Again, he's got wrist rotation, his arm can bend around 90 degrees, back up and down. Again, he's got his bicep swivel. He does have a waist swivel. That's also due to transformation as well. He can kick back, but this whole backpack gets in the way. He can kick forward, just almost at 90 degrees. His leg can bend a little over 90 degrees, as you can tell. He's got that little bend there, so his leg can bend at the knee. He can swivel a little bit at the He can swivel a little bit at the upper thigh, and of course, you know, he's got the the ankle tilt for those wide heroic stances. So let's see here. Ta-da. Yes, that old Superman pose. So, okay. So we're gonna move these weapons out of the way, and we're gonna get to transformation. Siege convoy. Transform. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start off with the feet. So we're gonna go ahead, and there is a little bit of a notch. Try and pull this as close as possible. Notch right here. So pops up here, and we gotta do the other side. Come on.
How much is that one?
Okay, hang on, folks, because this knee is giving me problems. Eventually this thing will pop off. There we go. Okay. Anyway, so we gotta go ahead and turn his legs around at the knee. Now we gotta go ahead and pull this, what used to be the inner thigh. Unhook that. I'm gonna pull this gray plastic up here. I'm gonna do the same with the other side. Open that up. Pull the yellow plastic over. Now, what was his outer thigh over here? It's going to be flipped over like so, and you see the wheels. Yay! And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to flip that over. Wheels. Okay. Now, we're going to fold the feet in like so. Open up like that. Open or close up like that. Alrighty. So now we're going to go ahead and tab this all together. So you can tell there is a tab and a slot on either side. And boom. So, and as all this goes flushed, like so. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and open up his chest. Oh, almost forgot. Now this backpack here, I'm going to go ahead and flip that, turn this over because it's got a little swivel here. I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to open these two panels here. Ta-da. And you're going to open up his lower grill. Now, going back to the chest piece, we're going to keep this open for right now. We're going to go ahead and flip the head in like so. Now, oh yeah, almost forgot one thing. The wheels here. We're going to go ahead and fold that in like so. As you can tell, now he's got wheels on the back. Now we're going to go ahead, and as you can tell on the side he does have wheels, so we're going to pull those out and flip those down like that, like so. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Forgive my huge ass hands. And there you go. So now that the head is down, I'm I'm going to swivel this over. And, you know what? For those of you that did not see what I just did, so we're going to swivel this down, like so. We're going to, this front part, swivel that forward, and we're going to close up the front part of his chest. Ta-da! Now, there's more. There's more. Yes, there is more. And, there we go. Okay, so now, the arms. We gotta do the arms. So we're going to take this panel, we're gonna lift it up like so. This portion here is gonna swivel from within out. And we're going to fold it 90 degrees. Alright, like so. Okay. As you can tell, they got some detail, for the cab and such. Now we're going to do the same thing with the other arm. We're going to flip open this panel here. We're going to turn that so he's got like his headlights. And we're going to fold that. Now, this is what we're going to do next. Traditional G1 style, we're going to fold the arms in like so. I'm going to do the on the other side here. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and fold this in, like I said, like G1 style. Oh, almost forgot. This panel here needs to be open. These two panels need to be open in order for the arms to go in. So we're going to go ahead and fold that in. And you hear the snap. Now, you're going to see a post right here. There's a tab right there on the side. That's going to snap right in there. Now, this tab right here is going to fold in. Boom. There you go. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Take it to the other side. Okay. So, sorry folks. I'm just trying to make sure I'm seeing everything correctly. There we go. It is flushed. Snap in. There we go. Alright. So, we still got one more thing to do. So, these loose panels here. We're going to go ahead. There is a port. I'm going to try and show you. See? There's a port right there, or post. There's a port right over here. That snaps in. Boom. Now, you're going to be able, at this time, pull the wheel up. Now, you're going to do the same thing. Post, port. Snap, wheel. Ta-da! Alright. Now, there's more. Yes, there's lots more. So now, the weapons. You're wondering, where are we going to put them? Because as we all know, and I've basically neglected that with the last 3 videos of the last 3 figures that I did, there are ports all over the place that you can be able to put his weapons on there. However, I'm going to go ahead and put them on this port, port right here. So, we're going to go ahead, fold this up like so, turn this, oops, hang on. It's the big one that's going to go in there first. Fold that in there, fold that in there, boom. Alright, now you just fold this handle in there, there you go. And of course, here's his plasma rifle. Now it doesn't fold because it's just a hollow piece of plastic, but you can use his the post right here, put in that port, and you can go ahead and fold it up like that. Or if you want, you can go ahead and put it up like so. And there you go. So it'll be almost like a trailer hitch in a way, which I'm hoping that they actually make a trailer for this version, because that would be interesting. But I'm not holding my breath on anything. It'll probably be a third party that does it. In the meantime, there he is, and he is awesome looking. Yeah, of course he's got like some Mondo floodlights over here. So So this is when you got like some major fog.
Are you guys in together?
But you know, he does roll, as all rolling things should. Now, I think I did have, yeah, I do have an issue with this one, this wheel, but I think it's just my copy. But other than that, I mean, it is a good looking figure. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Toy Hacks is doing repo labels for this to make them make the windows a little bit more, you know, more blue color in intent, to cover this portion up to make it more G1, and extend another white line to cross here, and I think some other add-ons for the when in robot mode. So, like I said before, once I get those, I'll go ahead and do an update on the review. So no big deal there. Yeah, this is this is him right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and transform him back. Then we're gonna do a size comparison. So I took off the weapon, as you saw. I'm gonna go ahead and open up these tabs here. Bought up. And I'm going to open up this right here. There you go. And we're going to unhook these two. Now we're going to open up the chest or the front trailer windows. We're going to open this up. And we're going to leave that alone. Now we're going to go ahead and actually pull up his head like so. Oh, close his chest. Now, one thing I kind of wish they had done is put in, like, you know, something for the Matrix. Though I do, like I said, the repo labels will actually fill this up to where you actually have the Matrix thing. So we'll see what happens on that. We're going to go ahead and hang on a sec. Oh, that's right, I forgot. We gotta pull down the wheels first before we're able to go ahead and open the arms and move these forward. Boom. Close that up. Boom. And we're gonna do the same thing again with this side. Pull that down. Flip that around. Oops. Like so. Boom. There you go. Now, we're going to go ahead and move these wheels up into his chest, like that, and do the same thing with this side. Boom. And we're going to go ahead and put his crotch together. Now, I'm going to flip this gray piece in. As you can tell, it's got some nice sound. I'm going to turn this around, and boom, there we go. Now, the last piece, which are the legs, so I'm going to go ahead and split them apart. I'm going to pull these tab pieces down. And now, I'm going to go ahead and move the wheels like so. And come on. Ah, there we go. Sometimes these things are just a little bit tight, but we're going to go ahead and pull this down. And we're going to tap that. There we go. Tab that in. And we're going to do the same thing like we did before. Snap that. Like that. Ta-da. Now what we got to do is turn the lower calves around, open up his feet. Like so. Boom. And now, like I said before, he's got a lot of ports on him, so you can have him like with his plasma rifle. And actually, I'm just gonna put him in there because that's how I've always known him. He always has a plasma rifle in hand. Now, this battle axe can also double as a shield. So it's going to be like so.
See, and that's another thing too that I was wanting to get the better stuff.
So, I mean, if I had to give this a good scale, I'd give him about maybe about a 9 out of 10. Like I said, there are some issues, at least that I've heard about. He's got good articulation. He's got some good stance posability. I think what takes it off is, you know, the weapon, especially his shield. Yeah, his shield and his plasma rifle. It's just a hollow piece right there. They should have made it more, you know. They should have made him more, or I should say, made this weapon more solid. This shield, they should have used different ranges of plastic, and especially in terms of the blades. That would have been cool. They used clear plastic, you know, yellow or orange blades, you know, for this, and then of course to, you know, paint the, you know, the insignia red, you know. But other than that, oh my goodness, this is an awesome figure. Now, as soon as I get my repo labels for him and Megatron, yeah, definitely gonna go ahead and show this off. So. Give me a moment to bring up both of them up. We'll go ahead and do a size comparison, and then we'll go from there. All right, folks. So here they are. You know, they're awesome figures. I like them. I have no complaints about them. Well, there's some minor nitpicks, but you know what? You know, I can get over those. But other than that, it's a good line. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out in this case, based off of the previews that we've seen in Comic-Con, as well as the upcoming figures from the New York Toy Fair. Oh my goodness, yeah, I cannot wait to get these. So, you know, I don't know what else there is to say. Now, if you have any comments, critiques, concerns, suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below. Like and share this page, definitely. The more people that know about this page, the better. If you happen to be in the San Antonio area, and just swing on by to Buddy's Toys and Collectibles here at 2812 Thousand Oaks, Suite 101 in San Antonio, Texas. And if you happen to swing by and you mention that you heard about them through this video, Buddy will go ahead and take off a small percentage off of your purchase. So, but all in all, this is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with Optimus Prime and Megatron, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out.
Now he's